Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wiaudiana. Now I would like to explain about discovery learning. Okay, and the next slide, I want to explain about what is discovery learning method. Discovery learning method is a teaching method that organizes teaching in such a way that children acquire previously unknown knowledge, not through notification, partly or wholly being discovered by themselves. In discovery learning, activities or learning designed in such a way that students can discover concepts and principles through their own mental process. In finding concepts, students make observations, classify, make assumptions, explain, draw conclusions, and so on to find some concept or principles. So, discovery is a mental process where students are able to assimilate a concept or principle. The mental processes in question include observing, digesting, understanding, classifying, making assumptions, explaining, measuring, making conclusions, and so on. With this technique, students are left to discover on their own or experience their own mental process. The teacher only guides and provides instruction. And then the next slide about discovery learning steps. They are discovering learning model integrates the following 5 principles. The first, problem solving, and then learning management, and then integrating and connecting, and the fourth, information analysis and interpretation, and then failure and feedback. Okay, and the next slide about the discovery learning model techniques. The discovery learning educational sessions should be well designed, highly experiential, and interactive. Instructors should use stories, games, visual aids, and other attention-grabbing techniques that will build curiosity and interest, and let learners in new ways of thinking, acting, and reflecting. The techniques utilized in discovery learning can vary, but the goal is always the same, and that is the learners to reach the end results on their own. By exploring and manipulating situations, struggling with questions and controversies, or by performing experience, learners are more likely to remember concepts and newly acquired knowledge. And then the next slide about what are the advantage of the discovery learning method. There are some of the advantage of the discovery method were also expressed by Suherman et al. As follows. The first, students are active in learning activities because they think and use the ability to find the final result. And second, students really understand the learning material because they experience the process of finding it themselves. Sometimes something occurred in this way is long remembered. And the third, find yourself feeling satisfied. This inner satisfaction encourages wanting to make more discoveries so that the interest in learning increases. And the fourth, students who acquire knowledge with the discovery method will be better able to transfer their knowledge to various contexts. And last, this method trains students to learn more on their own. Okay, and the next slide about what is this advantage of discovery learning. Besides having several advantages, the discovery method also has several drawbacks, including requiring a longer learning time than learning to accept. To reduce this weakness, teacher assistance is needed. Teacher assistance can be started by asking a few questions and by providing brief information. This question and information can be contained in student worksheet or LKS that the teacher has prepared before learning begins. Okay, I think enough for my presentation today. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.